The hidden danger, lead pipes in Chicago, and the need for water filtration. Hi, this is Ben with Rescue Plumbing, and we're here to rescue your water. The federal government has just loaned $338 million to the city of Chicago to replace 30,000 lead lines. We have an estimated 400,000 lead lines in the city of Chicago today. So by my calculations, it's gonna take about at least 50 years to replace them all. What can you do now to stop the lead from getting into your water when the pipe is made of lead? You have two options. Replace the whole lead water service pipe that could cost $25,000 and up, or install a special heavy metal lead water filtration unit at a fraction of the cost. I'd like to start off by thanking the federal government for the loan, and I want to thank our water rights revolutionary, Tammy Duckworth, who has helped Chicago immensely with her water legislation. Thank you for all your water efforts. You are my water hero. Thank you for your service, Ms. Tammy Duckworth. The feds have given the city of Chicago a big giant loan to replace 30,000 lead water service lines. Last year, the city replaced 3,500. This year, the city is projected to replace 4,500 lead lines. That means this loan that we just received will last a little over 6.5 years. The water department is shooting to replace 8,000 lead water service lines next year. Even at that rate, with Chicago having 400,000 lead water service lines, if you do the simple math, 400K divided by 8,000, it comes out to 50 years. 50 years is too long of a time to be waiting for the city to replace your lead pipe. When you're risking your family's health, you're gonna be risking it for 50 years? Look, I don't want the same thing that happened to me and my family to happen to you and your family. My family and I moved from the burbs to Chicago apartment for a better paying job, plumbing job. We had blood work done like we do every year at a doctor's visit, and we all tested positive for lead in our blood. The doctor told us that the lead was most likely coming in our bodies from some type of construction material that was in the apartment, like lead paint, or it was coming from our drinking water. I immediately installed a 5-stage reverse osmosis water filter underneath my kitchen sink for drinking water, and I installed a shower water filter in my shower to bathe in filtered water. If you want to know how to install a shower filter, check out this video. I made it real easy in 1 minute. So a month later, after we redid that blood work, my doctor told me that our lead levels had dropped to acceptable levels. Look, there's no acceptable level of lead exposure. At a minimum, every family should have a reverse osmosis system that supplies drinking water and a shower filter to bathe in filtered water. The same things that I installed to stop the lead from getting to my family and bring it down to acceptable levels is what you should be doing. I believe every human being should have the right to clean water. Clean water must be a human right. Without clean water, an individual cannot live to their full potential. They'll be dumb after being poisoned by the lead. Like me, I'm dumb for exposing the truth and risking my family telling you this. Yeah, I'm risking. People might get mad if they know the truth. I don't care. Wake up, people. The water is not safe to drink or bathe in. What makes me so mad is when I watch the local news and they're all saying, all over the news. It's safe to drink the water. It's safe to drink the water.
There is not a public health crisis in Chicago based on contaminated water.
Every Chicagoan deserves to trust that the water coming from their tap is safe to drink, to cook with, to bathe their children.
That is straight bull. Unless the news people think it's safe that you don't die right away. You can drink it and not die right away, right? You'll just get a mild case of brain damage. But don't worry, you won't die. The water here is not safe to drink or bathe in, okay? The material the pipe is made of is toxic. Common sense. Hello, people, wake up. Hello. Just because they say they coat the pipe with something that will protect us from the lead doesn't mean it's not made of lead anymore. It's still made of lead. And again, any exposure to lead to humans is toxic. It's unreversible. That coating that was supposed to protect my family and I did not work in my Chicago apartment when I moved from the burbs here. Nor did it work in Flint, Michigan, where they poisoned 100,000 people and no one was held accountable. You guys gotta help me spread the word about that one, because what those criminals did and just got away with, it's unreal. Check out this video. Check out this video. I made a video and I'm exposing them all. Let me explain a little bit about lead water service lines. I have worked on many lead water service lines throughout my whole plumbing career, and I still continue to do so. And I hope to help the state of Illinois to remove as many lead lines as I possibly can. Our water is treated with a blended phosphate. This blended phosphate, it's made to specifically coat lead pipes. So the lead pipes don't leach lead from the pipe itself into the water. So basically, they're adding these blended phosphates to our water at the water treatment plant, miles away from your property, hoping it coats all the lead pipes on the way to your property and your lead pipe too. Lead can leach into water from the lead pipe itself when corrosive water is running through it. That's exactly what happened in Flint, Michigan. Also, chemical reactions will occur from the water's acidity, the water's mineral content, the metal pipe itself that connects to the lead pipe to your property. That's what causes the lead to leach into the water. Lead pipes used to deliver water from the city's water system to private properties, all the way up until 1986, when the federal government banned them. So the city was shooting lead services, and the plumbers before 1986, they always used galvanized steel piping to connect the private property's water to the lead pipe coming from the city. Plumbers no longer install galvanized pipes in Illinois. They don't. Here is what the Illinois Department of Public Health said in response to a request to allow the future use of galvanized steel water piping. Look at comment number 28. The comment it's probably from some steel industry lobbyist, and they're trying to let us plumbers keep using galvanized pipe. But thank God that the department said, hell no. Look, the response from the Illinois Department of Public Health directly states galvanized pipe causes lead pipes to leach out lead into the water. Listen to this direct quote from the Department of Public Health in Illinois. Galvanized steel pipe has been shown to leach lead into water even years after all the upstream sources of lead plumbing materials have been removed. If you do not believe the Illinois Department of Public Health, here's another study proving galvanized iron pipes connected to lead water service lines cause chemical reactions that make lead leach into the water being transported through the pipe. All of the lead water service lines are connected in this way. I know it. I'm a plumber. I see it every day. And I'm sure this is what happened to my Chicago apartment so many years ago. The galvanized fittings connecting the lead water service poisoned my family and I. And I'm lucky. I'm lucky I'm a plumber who was able to purchase the water filters and put them in so fast. I feel so bad for all the people that are not plumbers and they don't have money to buy water filters. And they're still getting poisoned every single day. I feel so sad when I try to explain to people and they say, I'm still here. I never drank filtered water. I never will. Oh, hell, I've always drank straight out the water hose. It makes me sad that the lead poisoning is making people dumb and they don't even know it. Look, the first step in getting smarter is accepting the fact that lead makes you dumb because it's poisoning you. The city of Chicago is planning to replace those lead water lines because they know it's poisoning you. They want to help. Chicago's good, but it'll probably take 30 to 50 years for the city to get to changing your lead line. And it depends where you fall in the line, and you know how that goes. Who do you think they're gonna take care of first in line? Who's gonna be first in line, getting their lead line changed first? Don't worry. Rescue Plumbing can rescue you from lead poisoning. Rescue Plumbing installs a water filter specifically designed and certified to remove lead out of your whole house. While you are waiting for the city to come and replace that lead water service pipe, we got you covered. Check out these 2 lead water filters we just installed this past week. If you have a lead water pipe and would like to stop getting poisoned, give us a call and we will send you out a licensed plumber to give you an in-person free verbal estimate.